He's asking what we're doing. It's pretty simple. We're just asking the people, what's the word on the street?
Man, the word on the street is glory, man. I mean, every day is a different path, but everyone's trying to be successful, and it's really just the get up. So you got to get yours.
What are you working towards?
I'm working towards success. I mean, really, I made the choice to get sober. Actually, that was the biggest piece of success that I gained.
Congrats.
I've been sober for 2.5 years, thanks to my family and the people that care about me. And man, like I feel like ever since then, everything's been successful. It's hard to go wrong.
What was the biggest key to getting sober? Because you hear about it a lot. It's a thing that a lot of people struggle with. What was the turning point for you that made that something that you could do?
It was the ability within myself and other people. I got put into a position of care and love. People came together and said, listen, man, you don't get sober, you're never going to ultimately reach your ultimate potential. And in life, that's what I'm striving for. And making the decision to get sober really helps.
Would you say it was about having an accountability system, people around you who were really saying, hey, you need to step it up. You need
Definitely,
to, I care about you.
Yeah, because I couldn't make that decision. It was people around me that fostered me into making that decision.
Got it. On the come up, things are going good. Seems like,
Yeah,
congrats on that. What
Yeah.
are you working towards? What are you hoping to achieve?
I'm trying to be a sports broadcaster, man. I
Okay.
want to be the Mike Breen. I got my own slang,
Yeah.
slingo, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. You guys are gonna see me on TV one day. Go Gators, go Knicks. I'm all for it. I'm about the basketball game, so we're gonna see what I get into. But
How do you feel about people were getting on Mike Breen the other night because he didn't say bang for the Pacers? How do you feel about
I
that?
get that the people want what the people want,
It
but
wasn't a three though, so they were like,
Mike Breen is special. It's a very occasional bang. That's just the way it works. I got nothing else to say
Yeah.
on that.
so what are you doing to become a sports broadcaster?
I locked in a part-time gig right now with CBS 12 in West Palm Beach,
There we go.
working with the sports director out there.
So where can people like see you? Yeah, CBS 12. Like, is that like how do people watch you broadcast?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm kind of on the back end, so I'm really helping out. You're not going to see my face just yet, but as I work my way up the totem pole, that's what it is. So in time, it's all about patience. That's the one thing I've gained. That's the one thing I've learned. It's really all about patience and perseverance. PP, triple P. I'm
Yes, sir.
pushing P,
Pushing
double
P,
P,
keeping it clear.
triple P.
You should start like Bob Menery.
Of
Like,
course, man.
He started doing that.
Bobby
like,
Boy, yeah, he's the man. I'm not gonna cuss, but he's the man.
You should you ever think of doing something like that? YouTube, like maybe either live or you get sports highlights or something. You
know what's
commentate
funny?
over
I
it.
had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I had a podcast too. My biggest thing is I've been so poor on staying with it, right?
Yeah.
There's a trend with that. I mean, you
Yeah.
can start something, but anything takes time. That's the biggest piece. It's like I feel like sometimes I'm impatient and
Yeah.
I'm working on that day to day. Another piece to success.
So what do you think it is? Is that like the thing of having to actually do it every single day, or is that you'll do it every day for like a month, and then you don't see the results you want, so you're like let me stop. Like what is it that keeps you from staying consistent?
It's really just it's almost not entitlement, but it's the desire to have something in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Anti-delayed gratification. You
Yeah.
need to understand that it's going to take time.
Yeah.
And just wait. And that's something that I've always struggled with. It's easy to get that dopamine, that
Yeah.
success right in that moment, but anything that's easy probably isn't worth doing, as
Yeah.
anything that's difficult is.
Yes,
So
sir.
understanding that and balance, it's key, man. It's really
Yeah.
key.
No, I relate with that because like I'm doing interviews now. I took some time off doing these. I was doing them last fall. I was doing them pretty regularly, and then I stopped. Now I'm doing them again. But yeah, I make videos, and it's like I try and do them pretty consistently. But it's like, yeah, if you're not seeing a ton of views, ton of support, it's like you're saying, you want the reverse delayed gratification. Like you work on something, you put it out, you want to see the results of that. And if you keep doing that, you don't see it, you're like, what's the point? But at the end of the day, you just have to. I made a video about this the other day. It's like really with anything, you can kind of get whatever you want as long as you keep doing
For
doing it. Like as long as you don't stop. Obviously, if you get to the top level, talent, your background, etc., plays a role. But anything where there's a somewhat clearly defined path, like what it is, you just keep going. You don't stop. Eventually, you'll get it.
100%. And bro, here's the thing. I mean, people don't want to talk about this, and there's no clear-cut answer, in my opinion. There's an algorithm with the social media stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
as tapped in as I'd like to be.
Yeah.
I'm working on that too. Broadcast is all about the whole social media organization and understanding how to post, how to mandate,
Yeah.
how to blow up, right? I think, in my opinion, if you get 8 to 10 videos a day, right, and let's say 10, within 10 days you post 100 videos, one of those videos is gonna blow
Exactly.
up. That's just how it works.
Exactly.
That's the math to me. That's the algorithm. So if you just keep on that, man, you're gonna blow up.
I mean, that's the biggest piece of advice. Like you'll hear, Gary Vee or whoever, like anyone who's successful. It's like you just put stuff out every day. You put a ton of stuff out, like you were saying, 100. One of them will kind of hit, and then you double down on that. You make things like that, and so over time you get a sense of okay, what do the people like? And I mean, that's the thing. You could do 100 in 10 days, or you could do it in a year if you're slacking on it. So it's like just keep doing it, keep going. You get the feedback. It's a process. Yeah, of course, there's an algorithm. There's things to learn, but like at the end of the day, if you're as long as you're trying to do something, as long as you want it to happen, eventually you'll learn things. You'll pick stuff up just by doing stuff. So,
Exactly.
people worry too much about like even myself. You worry too much about like, oh, what's the algorithm? How do I edit? Whatever. As long as you're doing something, you're working towards it actively. Like you'll pick stuff up. You'll make progress. And I feel you would be good at sports broadcast. Like I see it. You got the energy. Good looking young dude. You could do it.
Thanks, brother. I
So
appreciate that, man. Hey, with that being said, that's the word on the street.
yes, sir. Do you currently?
I'll plug my Instagram, just Luke Bell 6. You go to the videos I'm tagged in, you can see some UMTV stuff. That's the work that I've done most recently at the University of Miami.
Yeah.
I'm on the UM Sports Desk.
There we go.
So I have my own segment. It's called Head to Head. Go check me out. I'd appreciate it.
You what year are you?
I actually I'm about to graduate. So I
Graduate.
got a little
Do
more
you,
time.
do you guys have a rivalry with Florida, or is it?
This is bad, bro. I go to Miami.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's what
wearing
I
the
mean.
Gators
I'm like,
shirt.
what's going on
I
here?
thrifted this. Not go Gators. Nope, can't
No,
chomp.
no
It's all about
Gators.
the U. They know that. It's a thrift. If anything, I'm trolling, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
all good.
It's about the bit.
Yeah.
So you just graduated, you said?
Yeah. I still have another semester. So
Okay.
It's-
So how long you in New York for?
I'm in New York for till Sunday actually. So
Till
I leave
Sunday?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, well, all right, maybe I'll. So I do boxing. Like I had my first fight like a month ago now, and I'm gonna. Have you ever heard of chess boxing?
No.
So it's like a new sport basically. It's kind of what it sounds like. I play chess, I do boxing. Basically, you alternate rounds. You do one round of chess, one round of boxing. But point is, like, I might be doing some of that going forward, and maybe if you know the chess is harder to commentate, but maybe I'll send you some of the boxing. Maybe we'll get you commenting on some of the
Dude,
clips.
for sure.
Yeah.
Send me some clips, man. I'd love to help out. If anything's experience, and that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I think your guys are
The
heading
boys
out.
are out. The
But
boys are out.
it's good to see you.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Both of you guys, man. And keep this stuff up. I'm gonna say, so achieving your dream comes step by step.
Yes,
It's the
sir.
sign, it's the table, and it's the energy at this table.
Damn straight.
All right,
All
brother.
right. See you around.
It's been real.